So I thought I would go after Flounder again. This time trying something a bit different. Going to be using circle hooks with dingle dangles. I've been using circle hooks for ages now for Flounder, but I've never used a dingle dangle. The problem with the circle hooks that I've been using at the minute, obviously you can't clip them down, and I've been using 2-hook flapper rigs, but I want to be able to punch out and get more distance and try to get some bigger flounders or turbots. And like I say, obviously you can't clip down circle hooks, so dingle dangle is the best way of doing that. If you don't know what it is, it's an Australian thing. You just get some braid and you tie a loop on the bottom, and then that goes on the bait clip, and you lash your bait to the braid. So that's basically what the dingle dangle is. So I'm not going to be going for any distance today because I know there's a lot of fish in the estuary. So I'm going to be doing the estuary where I know there's fish, because I want to see if the dingle dangle is going to affect the way the circle hook rotates in the fish's mouth. Make sure it doesn't gut hook or anything. So I'm going to catch 2 fish with the J hook and 2 fish with the circle hook, and we'll see what happens. See if we get any gut hooking with it, because I'm not sure how it'll work with the big bit of bait hanging off the bottom with actually being lashed. I don't know if it'll rotate very well, because obviously the circle hooks have to rotate into the corner of the mouth. That's how they work. But anyway, and this is a offset circle hook as well. So we'll try the inline circle hooks that aren't bent. I just want to, because obviously I'm into conservation fishing, I'm not really into keeping fish. I did tell my dad that I was going to keep a big fish for him if I catch one, or a couple for him, but yeah, I think circle hooks are still better anyway. Even if you're going to keep the fish, you can just pop the hook straight out and get baited up and cast straight back out again, instead of spend a few minutes trying to dig the hook out the fish. Anyway, I'll stop babbling on, get cracking with the knacking, get down the estuary and see if we get anything. Well, here is the first little flounder of the day. Get that back. Here's the second one. This one's keeper size, but it's got something wrong with it. It's got like weird white patches. It's got a hole there in its face, and it's got a hole there in its stomach, and a few smaller holes. So I did tell my dad that I was going to catch some flounder for him, so hopefully this isn't the only keeper size, because I'm going to put this back. Might have something wrong with it. That's that going back. So that's it, ready to go out. Got a 2-ounce plain lead, clips down into there. Hook length comes up, wraps around if it wants to focus, and then clips into there. So that's how that works. and it unclips no problem. Here is number 3, if I can get him to stay still. Healthy flounder, no issues. Swallowed the circle hook though. Finally caught a keeper, and this one's again swallowed the circle hook. So I got 2 on the J hooks and 2 on the circles, all 4 gut hooked, though I could see the circle hooks, they were stuck not all the way in, but they were right at the back of the throat before it enters the stomach, and both of them were absolute bastards to get out. Since I was keeping the last fish anyway, I just cut it, so get that out when I get around to gutting it. But anyway, so the dingle dangles doesn't seem to work with this style of J hook, or at least in this size 4. So what I'm going to do next time, I'm going to switch to a larger, that's a size 1. I said I was using size 1 in the video, but I was actually using the size 4, which is that one. So I'm going to try the larger size, and I've been tying a little knot to make it hard up on the shank of the hook, so it didn't move around and go past the bob and slip off. But what I think I'm going to do is I've tied a little slip knot on, so I'm going to loosen it down so that it's got enough slack in it to freely move, but at the same time not go past the bob, which it just did there, but I didn't have it on tight enough. But that's what I'm going to do and see if that makes a difference, but I'll up in the hook size. I'm also going to try the rounded style. That doesn't have that sudden bend. It's just a gentle round circle, and see if that makes a difference as well. And all of these are offset, so I know that will also assist gut hooking. So I've ordered some Mustard Diamond perfect circles, which are in line, so they don't have the bend, and we'll see if that makes a difference as well. So that's next time. So far, the dingle dangle though, with this type of J hook, didn't seem to work. I've actually had more gut hooks with this dingle dangle thing than what I've had just using normal circle hooks. Usually I get 1 per session if I get a lot, but I actually got 2 in a row. So anyway, experiment will continue next time. Thanks for watching, Tight Lines.